Easter is more than just chocolate eggs and bunny ears. It's a beautiful time to gather, share a meal, and celebrate new beginnings. The first blooms of spring are popping up. The air is getting sweeter, and there's just a feeling of hope in the air. Whether you're hosting a big family dinner, keeping it cozy, or going for something fresh and modern, I've got you covered. Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today, since Easter is coming up quicker than you can say chocolate bunny, I'm sharing 3 amazing Easter menu ideas, each with its own vibe, and all of them are pork-free and alcohol-free. You can easily adapt these menus to fit your family's traditions and preferences. That's the thing about holidays, y'all. It's not about sticking to a rigid plan, it's about creating memories around the table with the people you love. So grab your aprons and let's get cooking. First up is the traditional Easter dinner, a classic, comforting meal that never goes out of style. We're talking all the favorites, just like Mama used to make, guaranteed to please everyone around the table. We'll start with a beautiful herb-roasted whole chicken. I like to use a good-sized bird, about 5 to 6 pounds, so there's plenty for leftovers. Rub it down with softened butter. Sprinkle it generously with salt, pepper, garlic powder, and your favorite herbs. Rosemary and thyme are my go-tos. Pop it in the oven and let those aromas fill your kitchen. Pair that gorgeous chicken with creamy scalloped potatoes. Those thin sliced potatoes baked in a rich cheesy sauce until they're tender and golden brown. And you can't forget roasted asparagus. I like mine tossed with a little garlic, lemon juice, and olive oil. Simple, but so flavorful. Of course, no traditional Easter dinner would be complete without deviled eggs. It wouldn't be Easter without them. Hard-boil your eggs, scoop out those yolks, and mix them up with mayonnaise, mustard, paprika. You know the drill. And because no meal is complete without a little something to sop up all those delicious juices, we're having warm, buttery dinner rolls on the side. You can use your favorite recipe or grab some from the bakery. No judgment here. Now for dessert, and we're going all out with a classic carrot cake. It's moist, perfectly spiced, and topped with a generous layer of cream cheese frosting. I like to add a handful of chopped walnuts for a little crunch, but that's optional. This traditional Easter dinner is perfect if you're feeding a big family or sticking with tradition. It's a meal that's sure to make everyone feel loved and cared for. Plus, it's just plain delicious. Next up is the Southern-style Easter menu. Rich, cozy, and made for sharing. This is the kind of meal that sticks to your ribs and warms your heart, just like Grandma used to make. We're ditching the roasted chicken this time and going straight for the good stuff. Crispy Southern fried chicken. I'm talking juicy chicken, seasoned to perfection, dredged in buttermilk, and coated in a crispy golden brown crust. You can practically hear the crunch when you take a bite. Now, what's Southern fried chicken without some classic sides? We're talking creamy, cheesy baked mac and cheese. I like mine with a blend of cheddar, Gruyere, and a little Parmesan for good measure. And because we're going all out Southern, we gotta have a big old dish of creamy green bean casserole. Green beans, cream of mushroom soup, crispy fried onions. It's a classic for a reason, y'all. And to round out our Southern feast, we're having some sweet caramelized candied yams. Those sweet potatoes cooked low and slow in butter and brown sugar until they're tender and caramelized. Oh my. Now you can't have all that Southern goodness without some fluffy buttermilk biscuits to soak it all up. Those biscuits, hot out of the oven, slathered with butter or honey. Pure heaven. For dessert, we're keeping it classic with a coconut cake. This ain't your ordinary cake, y'all. It's light, moist, and covered in a cloud of sweet, shredded coconut. It's the perfect end to a Southern feast. If you're looking for comfort food that feels like a warm hug, this is the menu for you. It's the kind of meal that brings back memories of family gatherings and childhood Sundays. Number 3, modern spring-inspired menu, fresh, vibrant, and delicious. For something lighter and more refreshing, try the modern spring menu, perfect for smaller gatherings or anyone wanting a fresh take on Easter. We're talking bright flavors, seasonal ingredients, and a little bit of elegance. This time, we're switching things up with lemon herb roasted chicken thighs. They're so tender, packed with zesty flavor, and super easy to make. I like to marinate them in a mixture of lemon juice, olive oil, garlic, and fresh herbs like rosemary and thyme. Now, for sides, we're going light and fresh. A quinoa salad with spring vegetables like asparagus, peas, and sugar snap peas is a great way to add some color and nutrients to your plate. We're also having a vibrant arugula and strawberry salad with a balsamic drizzle. The peppery arugula, sweet strawberries, and tangy balsamic vinegar create the perfect balance of flavors. And to round out our spring feast, we're having some roasted rainbow carrots with a honey glaze. The carrots get nice and tender in the oven, and the honey glaze adds a touch of sweetness. To accompany our meal, we're keeping it simple with slices of artisan sourdough bread or a rustic baguette. The tangy sourdough pairs perfectly with the chicken and salads, and for dessert, we're going light and refreshing with lemon bars or mini vanilla cheesecakes. They're the perfect sweet treat after a lighter meal, and you can even add a few chocolate-dipped strawberries for a fun, festive touch. This modern spring menu brings a breath of fresh air to your Easter table. It's all about celebrating the season with vibrant flavors and beautiful presentation. Whether you go traditional, southern, or springy and fresh, each of these menus brings something special to your Easter celebration. Remember, it's not just about the food, it's about the memories you make with loved ones. So gather around the table, share some laughs, and enjoy the company of those you love most. And yes, don't forget to take a moment to appreciate the true meaning of Easter. Which menu is your favorite? Let me know in the comments. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video if it gave you some Easter inspiration. Happy Easter, everyone!